Good morning, gang. Happy Wednesday morning. Okay, something to pay attention to pretty much wherever you are, but especially if you are in the South or the Southwest. You guys remember Flint, Michigan, and the lead in the water? And oh my God, we've got to sue people and blame the Republicans, whatever, because there was lead in the water. Even though Flint was completely controlled by Democrats, somehow it was the conservatives' fault. Blame it on Trump or whatever. Okay. Remember Jackson, Mississippi, last year, where you had the Pearl River flood and they indefinitely shut down the water treatment plant, and all of a sudden you had 71,000 people without clean drinking water? Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at what's going on down south and out west. Study just came out that the EPA confirms. Environmental Protection Agency. Okay. Remember, we're all supposed to go green to protect the environment, yada, 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 right? We've got to worry about global warming or global cooling or the ozone layer or whatever the farce is that they're going to push this decade. Well, turns out that 1 in 10 people, 10% of the population in the Southwest and the South, are drinking water that is contaminated, okay, not normal levels, contaminated with either arsenic or with nitrates that can kill us, right? Okay. This is a big problem because water is something you need for life. You want to talk about people complaining all over the place about, my garden is growing very weird this year. Put arsenic in your plants. Let's see how well they grow. Okay? It's a poison. Okay? Not the natural levels of arsenic that are in water that we can our bodies and plants and everything like that can overcome. Toxic levels of nitrates that are in there. Okay? And again, they're going to claim that it's all because of fertilizers and we can't use fertilizer anymore. Right? We can always go back to, and you've heard me talk about it a million times, natural fertilizers that we can use in home gardens. We don't need to use all the chemicals. But you add insult to injury where 10% of the people are drinking poison, and now you also have the EPA trying to ban Berkey water filters. Now, if you guys haven't caught this, okay, I know we talked about it a little bit last night, and a few of you guys have noticed it, but they are trying to ban the Berkey black filters because they contain silver, okay? And I'm assuming it's some sort of form of colloidal silver or something like that. I don't know the science behind this one. But that's the reason, because they are claiming it's a pesticide. That's their claim, okay? It goes back to the decades-old study. Oh, we found that saccharin causes cancer in lab rats. Yeah, and if the average person drank 10,000 Diet Cokes a day, they'd get cancer, okay? I mean, that was somewhere around the number that it took to determine this. But, so what are your plans for your water? Okay. I mean, and again, let's think about this. You're drinking water, the water you cook with. I mean, whether you're boiling your macaroni and cheese, whether you're making a pot of soup, whether you're putting it in your mason jars and canning with it. Okay. Why can't we get clean water out of the tap? Where has the environmentalists failed us this time? I'm asking an honest question. They scream and yell that we've got to get rid of gasoline-powered cars or gas stoves or electric ceiling fans or whatever because it's dangerous to the environment. and that's all speculation. But the stuff that is actually proven, that is going on right now, have you heard about this? I haven't. Okay. I mean, Flint we heard about, Jackson we heard about. Have you heard about a third of the country having the potential for poison water? Not me. Okay. So what do you do about it? Okay. First off, raise hell, get water tested or whatever need be to see what levels of nitrates, arsenic are in there. I mean, this is, as they're saying, it's primarily in the lower income areas. Gee, there's a surprise, okay, that the government completely ignores the poor, you know. And I say this every election season. Hello, black community, what the hell are you voting for Democrats for? They promise you everything, and the first Wednesday in November, you're completely forgotten. All those promises that were made, none are delivered on. And it's been happening for 60 years, and you still haven't woken up, okay? With this, with the water poisoning, primarily happening in Hispanic areas. Want to get worse? It's 1 in 10 in those areas. If you're on a reservation, 3 in 10. Okay? And you all know how well our government has treated the Native American population since Christ was born. I don't know, forever. You know, this is the problem. The people that the government pretends to be advocates for are the ones they screw over more than anything else. Why? Because those people don't have the ability to fight back. I mean, whether it's their English isn't good, whether it's they don't know the law as well, whether it's they don't have the money to fight back, whatever would be. You know, we all have friends of different races, whether they're Hispanic, whether they're Indian, whether they're black, whatever would be. We all do, okay? We work with people from different races. Why is it that we, everybody else, allows these people to be poisoned by the lack of work that our government, both parties, I'm not saying anybody, you know, this didn't just start in the last 2 years, okay? This has been going on for years and years and years. Why is it that we, the people, are not banding together against the tyrannical deep state that is out there, that is literally trying to kill us? They don't care about us, and people need to understand it. This is why we prep. And one of the most important preps that you are going to have is community. Nobody can do it on their own. I've said it a million times. If you plan on being a lone wolf, the only prep you need is a shovel, because you can dig your own 6-foot hole. We need community. And I'll tell you this, when the world goes tits up, I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're Hispanic. I don't care if you're Indian or Asian or Martian or whatever. It doesn't make if you're like-minded, you're on my side, okay? I'll help you, you help me. I don't know the demographics of who watches this channel, not by a long shot. But I will tell you this, every single person that watches this channel, I'll go to bat for. I will stand right next to and fight with. And I hope most of you are like this, of like mind. But this is the crap that is going on. Our government is turning a blind eye to the poisoning of the population. We want to bring in all these illegals across the border. We've got plenty of legal people that have come across the border in the last 250 years. Okay? Why is it that those people who don't have a silver spoon in their mouth get the shaft, while Joe keeps, hey, there's another $5 million I can get. Why are we sending all this money to Ukraine? Is Flint's water problem fixed yet? Is Jackson's water problem fixed yet? What about this one? Has any of this been fixed yet? How much money have we given to Ukraine? How much infrastructure repair could we have done with the billions of dollars we've given to Ukraine? Serious question, okay? I mean, hell, how much infrastructure repair could we have done with all the money that Joe has laundered into his own bank account or his family's bank account? How much could that have taken care of? We don't have to go into any of that. But the whole point of what I'm trying to say is here. Figure out your water. Figure out some way to filter. I don't give a shit about this Berkey thing. Go buy more filters, okay? Get a Berkey system. Get a Idaho system. Get an AquaPure system. Whatever one works best for you. Get more filters. Get it taken care of. Because they're puzzle pieces, guys. They're going to poison the water. Oh, the water over there is bad, but come to our 15-minute city, the water's good. Oh, you can't afford a house. Come here. We've got an apartment that's good. Oh, I can't find a job anywhere. Come in here. We have a government job for you. Food's too expensive. Come here. We have a cafeteria where you can eat. Do you guys see this? This is what's happening. They're nipping at every single thing to make it where you'll own nothing. And if you're lucky, you'll be alive. Pinball out.